Today is the 15th of October 2022 and I've got some parsnips here, and these were sown on the 14th of April this year, so it's almost to the day 6 months later, and they would have been transplanted roughly, actually no, sorry, they were direct sown, so it's exactly 6 months old. Let's see what we've got. Now bear in mind they were grown with runner beans. Now I suspect we might have a little bit more leaf than parsnip in the ground, but tease them out. I did pull one up quite a while ago and there was some root developing, but yeah. Oh wow. Now that is an interesting concept. A very big top, a very long bottom. Let's see what the others are like. Right, so I did a little bit of extra digging. Bear in mind, this is probably only 2 square feet here, and there's all the rest of this row to go. A little bit of extra digging with the help of a fork, and this is what we've got. You know, they don't look perfect in all cases, but that's a pretty sizable root. That's probably just about the best one. That was really quite hard to get out. As you can see, I mean, there's a tremendous amount of foliage for this root here. Maybe that's something to do with the beans, I'm not sure. But for 2 square feet, that first one was actually a real anomaly. That is something very strange. Can't quite figure that one out, but just a little area there. Bonus interspacing plantings between runner beans. I don't think that's too bad, and I think when the rest of the whole area here is done, bear in mind that's the only little area we've just had, there'll be quite a good crop of parsnips. So the results are in now. This is all the leaves took off the parsnips. Some more on the ground there, and as you can see, just from this small area, intersown with runner beans, this is all those parsnips we have. Now that first one you saw was a bit of an anomaly. Don't know what on earth that might be about, but the rest of them, generally speaking, are pretty sizable, as you can see compared to my hand. And there's a, you know, good bit of food there, and I expect to have about the same here as well. So this is high density cropping for you. I mean, runner beans just at the back there, parsnips in the middle, and earlier in the year we had some tomatoes, and that's one of the remnants of the tomato plant before blight came. We also had, what was it now, radish and some beetroot at the front. So yeah, you'll see more of this next year, but that's just a little insight into what can be done in very small spaces. So if you don't have much space, there is still hope. Okay, so it's a little bit later now. I'm in the middle of harvesting the parsnips and the green beans. So as you can see from this bed I showed you earlier, this is the result of all the parsnips. Now in the next bed, which by the way south is this way, this bed gets significantly less light, we've got a good yield, but they are on the whole a lot thinner. We got some good ones that were nearer this end, but as we come back here into the more dark part by the back fence, cornered in by the shed, shaded out by the beans, you have got an, you know, physical demonstration of the what lack of light will do for vegetables' overall yield. But still a good, worthwhile harvest here, and it goes to show you can grow them in partial shade for sure. So just taking this down now, another note of interest is right in the corner here. We've got a real good infestation of black fly there, as the plant is beginning to die and wither. And like I say, some of these I'm leaving to dry on the plant and take the beans and store them over winter. Some of the more fresh ones, for example, like these, this will be harvested now for fresh beans even in mid-October. Another good thing for those parsnips was they'll be on the compost heap and ultimately producing wonderful homegrown compost.